I'm just sitting back realizing that ain't nothing on these streets. Every king need a queen. Every queen need a king in a ring.
Yes, yes, yes. Conversations with Coach Ron C. Coach Ron C. Today we're getting real about marriage, dating choices, and why some of us might end up dying alone. And no, it's not late. It's not too late to choose before you lose. Dying alone. Don't do it. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's not worth love. Nobody's not worthy of being appreciated and respected. If you keep fishing in the same pond, you're going to keep ended up catching the same type of fish. Sometimes you got to get out your comfort zone and tap into a new zone. I say people, places, and things. You want a new man, you want a new woman, you got to change your mindset and tap into a new type of energy. Conversation with Coach Ron C. We talking about down alone tonight. Did I hit home? Is that tapping into somebody's spirit? I said unrealistic expectations. You might be thinking you all that, but you don't want to see that guy that's not that. But you might be in his place and his life for a reason to uplift him. Vice versa, gentlemen. You think you want that Beyonce, she's perfect for you, but you might not even be on Beyonce level. Ladies, you want this guy that look like this and he talk like this and he act like that, but you're not be on his level. Let's talk about leveling up and let's get this stuff together tonight, because dying alone got to be a pity. It got to be a sin. It got to be a sad situation. They say that 85% of men that wake up with the woman they like, need, and love and trust sleep safer, feel better, and live longer. But you have to be open-minded enough to understand that this is a reality conversation. Yes. Dying alone, being with somebody you love, trust, and like, it's a big difference. Because guess what happens at the funeral? Your money don't be there. Your cars don't be there. Your significant other will be there. And at least he can take care of your legacy, or she can take care of your legacy. You know, what's a woman without a ring and a king? You show me a woman without a ring, but she got a degree. I love the degree. I respect the degree. I love your PhD. I love your car. I love all your accolades. But show me a woman without a ring and I say she incomplete. What? Coach Ron C. said that. A woman without a ring is incomplete. She got all those things, but she don't have a ring. Why are you not married if you top tier, love? Where your husband at, love? Unhealed wounds turn into different situations where you just like keep going through the same cycle. Poor dating habits. Yes, we're going to tap into this segment right now. We're going to talk from a different perspective, because my understanding might be different from your understanding. This is raw and uncut, real talk for real growth. Are women without a ring incomplete? Are men without a ring incomplete? Let's get into it.
My name Day. I'm from West Dallas, and I'm not married because I feel like I'm too young. It's more to life, and I feel like boys are a distraction right now.
Conversation with Coach Ron C. Still live and direct, and we tapping in and get into it. Let me say something real quick, ladies. When I see women out there 25, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, and they got it going, and they growing and they showing they got the ability to get money, the ability to be a homeowner, the ability to hold down a house. But one thing they can't do is be a man who protects you. Yes, you got your gun. Yes, you got your knife. You got your mace, but you're not really protected. You're not really protected, because I remember when I read the story in the Bible when Adam had everything, but he still felt incomplete. Then one day God said, I'm going to give you Eve. Then he felt happiness and joy. So this is what a woman brings to a man's life. And a man brings to a woman life a whole different level of things. It's protection, it's peace, it's comfort, it's support. And we're going to get into it today, and we're going to tap into some other people's input and suggestions and how we can grow together, learn together. And dying alone is a sin to me. That's a sin. I said it. Talk about it.
Looking for real talk, real healing, and real growth? Head over to CoachRonC.com, your one-stop shop for all things Coach Ron C. Grab the latest Coach Ron C merch and rep the movement in style. Need some one-on-one time? Book your private session today and start your journey to clarity and confidence. Plus, stay locked into everything Coach Ron C, all in one place. CoachRonC.com, where healing meets honesty. Let's talk about it.
Looking for the perfect space for your next event? The Artist Event Center in DeSoto, Texas is where creativity meets class. From live tapings to private parties, they bring your vision to life. Book now and make your moment unforgettable. Visit them today at artisteventcenter.com.
Get ready to get real about love, life, and healing. Don't miss a moment of Conversations with Coach Ron C. Subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube at Conversations with Coach Ron C. And follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Conversations with Coach Ron C. Join the convo, speak your truth. Let's grow together.
Hey. Coach Ron C live and direct. I got a direct question for you. I got people tapping in and tuning in. So why are you not married? Why are you single? Why are you still dealing with the trauma from your divorce? Are you sick and tired of not being able to wake up to the comfort of a man with big, strong arms to protect you? Are you, gentlemen, are you not tired yet of waking up to something soft besides your pillow? Why are you not married? Let's tap into it. Yeah. My guy, Achille, how you doing, brother? Talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick.
Hey, Coach Ron C, how you living tonight?
Man, I'm living great, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. You look good in that red, man. I see you. You're shining, you're grinding, man. Tell me something good. I'm asking people, worldwide, and I do this a lot, man. I want to, like, when I see people, beautiful women especially, I ask them, like, why they not married if they all that? I'm thinking, like, you got the degrees, Achille, you got the car, you got the house and everything, but I still feel like sometimes they incomplete. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but give me your perspective on that, sir.
Well, I start out with understanding that we live in an avoidance culture right now. So everybody's avoiding the hard work that they got to do to show up as their most healthy version of themselves. And so what happens is, you got these confusions. You got the avoidant culture, people avoiding, seeking comfort, they seeking negativity. They don't want to accept the challenge that's right in front of them. And our ancestors laid down the roadmap for us. We're not following the road. We got alpha women. And unfortunately, I don't believe in that concept, because what I define as an alpha is someone who accepts reality as it is. There's no narrative writing. There's no spinning of, trying to comfort yourself. You're secure. You're not combative. You're not boasting. You're not stonewalling. You're addressing your own issues first. This is what an alpha does, right? You don't blame shit. You hold yourself accountable. And this happens as on both sides. Men and women have to take ownership and responsibility for and look for those signs and pay attention. We got to be intentional, purposeful, resourceful, and self-aware. We have to own our own feelings. And a lot of times we trying to put that on somebody else, unspoken expectations, all of these things that lead to destructive relationships. We're not looking at ourselves. You can't blame somebody for being unhappy. You have to be happy when you go into a relationship. You got to be whole. You got to be secure. And I think we're seeking out stuff that we got to find that's within ourselves first. So it's a little spiritual, but all this peacocking and interrupting and undermining and trying to tell somebody what they're capable of when you haven't done the homework is just going to lead to a lot of failed relationships, and that's what we're seeing. A million.
You speak so elegant. And you're educated. I like that. You make sense, because one thing I don't like in my personal life is an alpha woman. As far as that masculine energy, sir, when you feel like I don't need a man, I don't want a man, but if you come around, we can entertain each other. But now we're going about it wrong. It is spiritual, because I need to be equally yoked with the person I'm with, and she got to play her position. I got to play my position. If we play in two other different positions, we're not going to win the right position. And the goal is to be successful. Correct?
Correct. We got to have a code. Yeah, so, we got to.
Hey, come on, man. So you're not over the top when you speak. You really sound great. But it's a lot of women out here, brother. It's a lot of women out here are growing up in single parent homes with no father figure in their life. They don't have that energy. They don't have that mindset from a male perspective, how a man move, because you have a sigma male, you have a beta male, and you have an alpha male. You don't know what you like and what you need and what you want. It's all kind of men. You got some strong, aggressive men, not aggressive in a sense of as abusive, but they really like, I'm there. You remember Good Times with James? He set the tone for that family. You remember that show?
Oh, no doubt. Good Times. Yeah.
That man was like, okay, we got a daddy in the house, and Thelma and them kids, whatever, they had to respect him. You got you got homes now with no man in the house, brother. And these girls and these boys ain't respecting their mamas. Then they ain't respecting their daddies. And then they raised up and they choose people that's going to let them run over them, brother. Then so they ain't getting married. They just being baby mamas. They being baby mamas like, oh, I'm going to be a baby mama. What happened to being a wife? Why are we not raising our daughters to be a wife? Why are we not raising our sons to be husbands? You know, I feel like the trendsetters of the world would tap into their kids and say, hey, what I did, I messed up, son. I had a kid with your mama and that happened and didn't work out. Things didn't go the way I planned it, but I don't want you to do like me. So when you get ready to lay down with this girl or my daughter, when you get ready to lay down with this boy, make sure that's going to be the one that you want to marry and be with. Because if not, you hustling backwards.
Hustling backwards. We got to get the tools. You know, we got to do an audit, you know, a self audit. We got to look at what our attachment defaults are under stress. We get in these relationships and we get stressed out and we start breaking down. We got to assess ourselves. We got to, you know, look at how we're contributing to the negativity in the relationship. This is men and women, right? We got to realize that run from the issue. If you run from the issue, you're never going to solve it. I ask my clients a lot of times, I say, why don't you jump out of the plane when there's turbulence? And they all don't know the answer.
Hey,
it's because you won't.
You sound good, brother. You know a woman I don't need? I don't need a woman that's going to stress me out. And what man a woman don't need is a man that's going to stress her out. Right? I appreciate your call, brother. I appreciate you tapping in. Again, you look great. You sound great. And we're going to wrap it up, but we're going to tap into you. I'm going to get you a shirt. I'm going to send you a shirt. We're going to get your address, brother. So appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. Appreciate you as well. Right. Thanks for having me on.
Again, now what we got next? We're going to break for a second. Be right back in a
Looking for real talk, real healing, and real growth? Head over to CoachRonC.com, your one-stop shop for all things Coach Ron C. Grab the latest Coach Ron C merch and rep the movement in style. Need some one-on-one time? Book your private session today and start your journey to clarity and confidence. Plus, stay locked into everything Coach Ron C, all in one place. CoachRonC.com, where healing meets honesty. Let's talk about it.
Shout out to America's best self-publishing assistant firm. Be published. Be you. Be true. Be about it. Be published. Ready to tell your story? Visit bepublished.org and get started today.
Get ready to get real about love, life, and healing. Don't miss a moment of Conversations with Coach Ron C. Subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube at Conversations with Coach Ron C. And follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Conversations with Coach Ron C. Join the convo, speak your truth. Let's grow together.
Once again, we back on live and direct. Coach Ron C, Conversation with Coach Ron C. What we talk about on my show is real talk for real growth. Real talk for real growth in real time. Today, I'm dealing with a subject where a lot of women and men are tapping in. They're telling me the phone lines are blinging. Why are you not married? Why are you single? This woman says she all that in a bag of chips, and I might believe that physically she can be cute. But mentally, are you cute? Spiritually, are you cute? Yeah. Do you have emotional intelligence? You have trauma bonds, you have daddy issues, trusting. What do you have going on that's preventing you from getting a husband if you want a husband? Now, for those who don't want to be married and they don't like a man, don't need a man, this show is not for you. For those who want to be married and have a successful relationship, this show is for you. I'm finna tap into some feedback right now, live. Bring her up. My partner, bring him up. My man, let's go. Hey, man, what you sipping on, brother? Hold on, let me sip mine too, man. What you sipping on over there?
Oh, let me unmute. Hey, what's going on, Coach C?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight, man?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm just tapping in, man. I'm checking. I'm trying to check the temperature in the room, check the temperature in the United States, check the temperature in the world. Why are we not marrying? Why are so many men single? And more importantly, why are so many women single? Is it choice or by force? Or they got trauma bonds, daddy issues, trust issues, or they feel like that city girls are back in style? I want to get your feedback, brother.
Well, I think it's a mixture of a lot of different things, man. Division is celebrated now. I mean, us not being together, men and women not being together, is celebrated more now than it used to be. I mean, you got baby showers that look like weddings now with single mothers. You have divorce parties where people are celebrating
Mm-mm.
getting divorced. It makes no sense to me, but you see so much of that now than you used to see. Weddings used to be the big thing,
Huh.
and it's just declining. You know, you got people now. It's if you're over 40, you've probably been through life, so you probably got a lot of scars, a lot of trauma. So you're gonna be
So what I
fearful.
get from what you what I get, I'm sorry, what I get from you is what you said is we celebrate dysfunction
And division.
and division, and we celebrate failure.
Right.
You know what I see a lot of, man? I see a lot of women posting the best pictures ever. They set it up in Photoshop, and it's the best life ever. Eating, girls trip, doing it all. But those pictures really be sad. I see beneath the paint. I see beneath the makeup and the eyeliner, brother. I see through my third eye. Some of these women out here faking. It's capping they rap, man. And I'm gonna bring a woman up right now to talk to me and you together and let her give her perspective. Because I don't think no 35, 40-year-old, 50-year-old woman want to be alone every night, Sunday night, clutching 22 pillows, playing with that cat,
No.
playing with that little dog, living through their kids. That got to be a terrible life with a terrible mindset. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but I'm saying you can't be happy living alone and dying alone. Work, eat, sleep, die. That got to be a terrible life. Who we got? I see you right there with them braids. Hey.
Oh, those are locks.
I apologize. I love locks too. I love locks. I need some.
Oh goodness.
But again, I got you up here with my brother here. And what we talking about? Why are women not marrying no more? Why are women are not interested in being married? And then why are men not interested in being married? Like every baby mamas, like I don't even like the terminology. I use it to trigger people, but I wouldn't want to be a baby mama.
Right. Well,
I want your feedback.
for me, I can say I've been married and entering into marriage again. There's a side that say, okay, I may want that, but I'm gonna be careful this time. And sometimes being careful means being patient and taking your time. And as the guy said previously, sometimes you gotta self reflect. You gotta check your own flaws. You gotta look in your own mirror to see what's going on with you. And I want to make sure that I'm presentable, that I'm the woman that I say that I am, because I don't want to get out there and misrepresent who I am, because nobody can represent me like me. So getting back into
So you already been married and it didn't work out the way you planned it, correct?
it didn't, because I'm not married anymore.
Understandable. I'm sorry for that. But what I'm saying is, why do we wait so long? Because like when I used to play ball, play sports, right? When I fall, you got to coach, get back up. You fall, get back up. You twist the ankle, heal, get back in the game. So I think when women get stagnant and get comfortable being alone, and when they get that mindset, like I don't need a man, I don't want a man, then they get so comfortable in that masculine energy, then they feel like I can pay all my bills by myself. What a man gonna bring to the table, blah blah blah. Then you get comfortable, you get stagnant, and you get stuck.
Well,
What you might have attracted at 25, you might not have 45.
it's not
Do
about
you
being
agree?
stagnant or anything like that. It's about being the woman that you're comfortable being. Now, I don't downplay marriage at all. I would love to be married. I love the concept of marriage. Biblically, I loved the concept of marriage. But if I see my flaws, and who's to say how long my healing takes place?
But we all got flaws, beloved. You gonna have flaws forever. You was
And I'm
born with
going,
flaws.
but if I can take the time now that I didn't take before when I rushed into something, seeing a potential that only I saw, I have to nurture myself as well. So why would I want to take a damaged me into a marriage?
I think, and I respect your mindset, but I'll never be the perfect man for a woman. I'll be the perfect man at that time for her, mentally and emotionally and spiritually, but I'll never be a perfect man. I can't fix all my flaws. She can
Right.
tap into what she like and need and love about me, and we can grow together. She can help me expedite my healing journey. See, what happens is personal opinion. A lot of women, I got to do this. I got to work on this. I got to lose some weight. I got to get my degree. I got to wait till my kids graduate school. You're steady losing time. You're lost in the sauce. Because if you, the average person, you can Google this. This is facts. The average person usually lives to be 85, 95. So if you still on your healing journey at 81, the show about to be over.
But in the reflection of it, let me say this: would you take a busted transmission and put it in a new car?
Say it again. A busted train? No, but I mean, guess what? I would never do that. And I wouldn't eat another man's leftovers either. But if I'm starving, I might just tap in for a second just to get a little nutrients to another day so I can get my own food. So I might do it. It depends. If the circumstances come about where, hey, I got a busted transmission for $200, Mr. Ron Carey, but the new one costs $1,400, but this $200 transmission will get you to California. But when you get out there, you're going to be walking again. Well, I might do that because I need to get to California in 24 hours. So my mindset is different. I'm really a whole Sigma male. So it's all about survival of the fittest. I know what a woman brings to the table. I can cook, I can clean, I can teach, I can lead by myself, but she gives me a different kind of comfort. And if they say you got 24 hours to live, I don't want to be around no man.
I think it's a bit of a reach to say a busted
so all I'm saying is, why you keep saying, not you, people, I'm on my healing journey. You've been healing since you was 30. You 50. You going to the wrong people to heal.
I don't know if
maybe your husband to help you heal better. I'm a motivator, inspirator, and encourager. Any woman around me from the past, my life gonna say he made me better. And they could have been sick, conflicted, mentally challenged. But I'm like, hey, get up off your feet, get off your face and get on your feet. Let's go. We finna go run, walk, or jog. We going hiking. We gonna change your diet. I'm inspired so much. You're like, man, I never seen no inspiration like that. And if you ain't getting that, you never receive that. So you're scared of that and you're trying to get it, but you keep dealing with the same thing. People, places, and things. You can get married tomorrow if you chose to.
If I chose,
with your healing journey intact. Again, and my brother, you give me some feedback. I see you back there watching and observing. I'm telling women worldwide, and y'all don't have to agree with me.
Well, I think
that I'm a numbers guy. I study
it. Can you hear me?
Feedback.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, brother.
I think the idea of a busted transmission is a bit of a reach. When we start talking about our flaws, we're talking about little things. So the little things can't keep you from committing or getting to deeper relationships or even marriage. A busted transmission, you know, that's worth giving up on. We're talking about small things. So when you start talking about
and again, when the young lady spoke on that, and if just think if 5 million think like her, 5 million women think like her, then they're gonna always be scared and shook to get out there in this dating world again. I'm telling women, family members, friends, associates, get out there, date, make yourself available. Yeah, you got issues with, with your weight. Yeah, you got issues with your job. Yeah, you got issues with the past trauma. Yeah, you got daddy issues. Yeah, your mama abandoned you. It might be the person that God sent to help heal you, because your therapist ain't doing it. Your psychiatrist ain't doing it. You know what I learned about doctors? You go see a doctor and they give you medication to keep coming back to them so they can keep getting payments. Makes sense?
Right. That makes sense. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think most people are going to therapy. These people are not going to therapy. They're not sitting down with counselors. They're not working out their issues. I think they're on YouTube. I think they are on Facebook. I think they are getting clips. So when people start talking about working on their issues, I call BS. I do. Because it takes real work to fix you, especially if you're going to acknowledge that you're broken, or you're waiting for something to happen and you feel like then I get into a relationship. It's never going to happen. You're never going to commit.
You make sense. Guess what I know about people who want to lose weight? They cut back on the food and they do the work. So how bad you want to lose weight? So you want to lose weight? Bobby, Cheryl, Tammy, Keisha, Coco, you want to lose weight. You say you want to lose weight. My new resolution to lose 22 pounds, but you're still eating. You're still eating. You're still at McDonald's and Burger King. You're still at Wendy's, but you say you want to lose weight. You're still eating wings. You don't want to lose weight. If I want to lose weight, I'm going to become disciplined, dedicated, and I'm going to be consistent. So if I want to heal, I'm going to be dedicated, disciplined, and consistent on my healing journey. Then I don't want to be on a healing journey 22 years. I ain't got time for that. I don't got 22 years to be healing. Whatever the woman did yesterday to me, it's out my mind. It's out my mind and out my sight. Yeah, it affects me, but I can't harper on the pain forever. So when women tell me this, it hurts my spirit, it hurts my soul. I'm passionate about it. That I'm on my healing journey, Coach Ron. See, I'm just trying to. How long, you ain't on no healing journey. You just saying something that sound cool. It's cute to your single friends. They 30, 35. And when y'all have y'all 45th anniversary, all y'all still gonna be healing journey. Don't take that long to heal. You're saying I'm being insensitive. I'm saying if you really want it, you got to get it. You got to tap into it. I know if my stomach hurt, I know I need to fix that quick and fast. If I have a headache, I need to quit that real quick and fast because I don't want to have a headache for 22 years. I don't want to have a stomach ache for 22 years. I don't want no pain in my leg for 22 years. But you're on your healing journey for 22 years. You're cute on Instagram, love. You're cute on Facebook, love. You're cute on YouTube, love. But you're not cute in the inside. Maybe you got to do some spiritual healing. Gentlemen, you look good in front of your car. Gentlemen, you're tall, dark, and handsome. Yeah, you got a sick back, boss. Yeah, your body right. But you don't have no woman. Are you really complete, bro? Are you really complete? Yeah, tap into it. Because I come from a situation where I see strength in marriage. I see success in marriage. I see unity in marriage. I'd rather wake up to a praying woman than to a dog with fleas or a cat licking me in my ear or 22 pillows in a mansion. I'd rather wake up to a woman versus wake up to nobody. I'd rather be homeless with my wife and we got an opportunity to grow and build tomorrow with God's blessing versus being in a mansion and I'm crying and depressed every night. I'm just talking my talk. This is real talk for real growth. Thank y'all for participating. Y'all both look great. We're going to get y'all information and we're going to send y'all something for just participating. So just stay tapped into Coach Ron, see where we talk real talk for real growth. This show right here is all about elevating people, not triggering people, not disrespecting people. Both of y'all been great. I just wish y'all the best. God be with y'all.
All right, thank you.
Looking for real talk, real healing, and real growth? Head over to CoachRonC.com, your one-stop shop for all things Coach Ron C. Grab the latest Coach Ron C merch and rep the movement in style. Need some one-on-one time? Book your private session today and start your journey to clarity and confidence. Plus, stay locked into everything Coach Ron C, all in one place. CoachRonC.com, where healing meets honesty. Let's talk about it.
Shout out to America's best self-publishing assistant firm. Be published. Be you. Be true. Be about it. Be published. Ready to tell your story? Visit bepublished.org and get started today.
Get ready to get real about love, life, and healing. Don't miss a moment of Conversations with Coach Ron C. Subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube at Conversations with Coach Ron C. And follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Conversations with Coach Ron C. Join the convo, speak your truth. Let's grow together.
Follow me. Yeah. Conversation with Coach Ron C. It's a hot topic. They tell me that the phone lines are buzzing. They want to tap in and speak on this. And that's a beautiful situation. All I'm talking about is mental health, being therapeutically on track. And women need men and men need women. I'm not saying that every woman is incomplete without a husband. What I'm saying is sometimes you got to tap into your purpose. If you don't believe that Eve was created for a purpose, then you probably don't like me because I think she was created for a purpose, right? She's a helpmate. That's why women kind of look like you, but they not like you. They don't have our same body parts, gentlemen, but they look like us. When we stand up, we kind of equally even each other out. Every morning, most men wake up thinking about his money and his woman. His money and his woman, or his money, his woman and his money, right? Then if he got a wife, he don't have to think about that because she right there. So that takes a little stress off. Follow what I'm saying. I said a man wake up thinking about his money and his future woman or some woman at the job, at the gym, wherever. But then when he wake up and he got a solid woman on his side, that releases stress. My wife is my stress relief. I'm my wife's protector, provider, comforter, and I'm her stress relief too. It's women out there watching right now that's bitter, busted, and disgusted, but they cute, but they fine, but they got a good car, they got a good job, they got a good career, and they 40, and they got 2 kids, and they got a baby daddy, and they feel real low about that. And it's men out here with 5 baby mamas. That ain't cute. They ain't nothing to brag about. I'm saying marriage, a good marriage, a successful marriage can change your mindset, can change your emotional intelligence. Right now, this is one of my favorite parts of the show, where we read a letter from a caller that called in, and we took the letter and we broke it down. I got Shani Scott in the building. Let's tap into this letter. Let's go.
All right, Coach Ron. Today you have, Dear Coach Ron C., I'm a 37-year-old single mom of 2. I've been single for 6 years, and honestly, I'm scared I'll be alone forever. My friends tell me my standards are too high, but I've been through too much just to settle. I met men, but once they find out I have kids, they slowly disappear. I'm tired of the dating games, and I feel like I'm running out of time. Is it better to just accept that marriage might not be for me, or should I keep trying even if it feels like a waste of energy? Signed, guarded but hopeful.
That was deep, and that's I feel it. I'm empathetic towards women, of course. My mother was with my father. They had 3 kids. It didn't go the way they planned it. She divorced my father and moved on. She tapped into me and my brothers for a long period of time. It was all about the kids. Then one day out the blue, God blessed her with a husband, right? A good man. She's been married now going on 30 years with this man. I feel confident in the fact that she got a protector and a provider with her right now. My mom probably watching the show, but she got a husband that's with her. If she didn't have a husband, my mother probably had to live with me as she gets older, and I had to take care of her. So it's comfort in, let me say this so y'all can see what I'm saying. It's comfort in the fact that my mother has a husband and he's a good man. So when I hear these letters and I read these letters and I understand it, I feel empathetic and I'm sympathetic toward the situation. Yes, it's still hope for you. And you tap into the last part again, please, if you don't mind. Say the last part, Shani.
Is it better to just accept that marriage might
When
not
you
be
accept failure, you accept to lose. Keep reading.
Or should I keep trying even if
when you keep trying, you become a winner. Keep reading.
Even if it feels like a waste of energy?
Well, guess what? It's not a waste of energy. You are made of energy. You was created on a purpose for a purpose. So trying is the blessing. Just think about the people sitting in the hospital room that can't try, that can't walk, can't talk. They have no ability to try. So keep trying. I'm trying to breathe every day. I'm trying to eat every day. Right. I'm trying to make some money every day. Right. I'm trying to lead my family, protect my family, and be a provider every day. Why would I stop trying? Once you stop trying, you're dying. Right? You know what's in the cemetery, Shani?
Dead people?
A lot of hopes and dreams.
Oh.
A lot of hopes, a lot of dreams, a lot of wasted ambition, a lot of thoughts is sitting in the cemetery. Hey, guess what? God forbid something happened to me, they're gonna say he gave it all. If you go to war, I don't know who need to. If you go to war and you got a 6-shooter and you don't shoot all those bullets, you shouldn't even been in war. Because I'm taking all my shots. Kill me, find an unempty gun. So when you say it's a waste of time, I don't like that mindset. I don't like that energy. Keep trying. First, you don't succeed, get up and try it again. And
she said, yeah, she's tired. She gets tired because
I'm not tired.
The men, okay, she said she meets men, but once they find out she has kids, they slowly disappear. She's tired of the dating games, and she feels like she's just running out of time.
Why is she not with the kid's father?
I guess it didn't work out. They divorced.
Ladies with kids, listen to me real clear. Most men don't want to be a stepdaddy. So you gotta check the water real quick. Because when you go to the ocean, you swim?
Yeah.
I just put my one foot in and I said the water cool, right? Be it the ocean or the pool, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta check it real quick. You gotta say, he don't like kids. Don't even waste no time. Ask him about his upbringing. Ask him about his family. You guys what you bring to the table. You ain't 6 figures, you got a 6-pack. That don't mean nothing. You got 2 kids, you got 3 kids. You got to see, do we like kids? Like, just ask.
But that's what they don't like.
Well, I don't think she's doing the work because she ready to. So she attracting the wrong type of men. There's some men out here want to be a stepdaddy. It's some men out here who might like her. She working on her mind, her body, her spirit, her income. What's her credit score? What kind of man she want? You got to do the work. I'm not saying her, Shani, per se. This is for all women that's watching and listening. Because women think it's just get your hair did, nails did, and I'm cute and I got a little booty. It take more than that.
But that's what y'all be looking at on Instagram and liking.
Yeah. Let me tell you about that. Men
And at
have
the gym too.
men have sex with those women, but they ain't marrying them women. This is simple science.
Okay.
Okay,
But
what?
okay, let me tell you. But that is when we are out, that's what y'all gravitate to.
Okay.
You don't go to, like, if I go out with my hair, when I just have my hair natural, I don't have no makeup on, I'm in my sweats and stuff. Sometimes I might have somebody that'll say something to me, but for the most part, they not checking for me. They looking at the girl, they got the BBL, got her lace front wig on, got her makeup done, she cute. That's who they're going to approach. I'm a person like that that's just out there normal. They in the background. They're not being noticed.
Can I say something? I'm respectful when I say this.
Okay.
Low self-esteem is real. So low self-esteem is when a woman has to be looking like another woman just to be thinking that she getting attention. So I don't look at it like that. I personally like the woman that don't have nothing on. Her natural essence is the one I look at. So when you say men, that's what they're looking at. These horny, thirsty men are looking at that. But then they only having sex with these women. They ain't marrying these women. That's why they baby mamas. I don't care about your wig. I don't care about your purse. I don't care if your toes did. I don't want no corns and all that kind of stuff. I want you to keep the states.
But what if her feet messed up? What if her feet messed up, but she got a sparkling personality?
I got money.
So you take care of her feet.
But my point, but on a serious topic, without disrespecting you or cutting you off, too many women buying into the hair and the neck and all that stuff. I'm gonna see you when you mess with me, it's gonna come off. Then if I don't like you, then you wasted time. Wasted time and energy is the worst thing a woman can do. Then what she do is she have kids by the wrong way. Now she's stuck with the kids, and the kids got the man DNA, and now they stuck, and then they want a man with a new mindset. They didn't change their mind. They didn't level up. They didn't got that degree. They didn't live life. Now they perfect in their minds, but they want this. But then they want the man to come over and heal the damage that she brought to the table.
But this is the thing. So
don't say but. Give me a solution.
This is the thing, because you're talking about you.
I'm talking about life.
No, you talking about you.
I'm talking about life.
You like, but when these women are out there and these men, that is what they're gravitating to. It happens all the time, no matter where you at. The woman that has the wig pieces, the lashes, all of that going on. That's what they gravitate to.
Who is that?
And that's what we see.
So that's
men.
what you want.
Men. And so you keep giving
you're a woman telling me about what men want.
I'm telling you what I have observed.
You attract these type of men.
Personally, me personally, I don't care, because this wig just on because it was an event the other day. Any other day I'm in here in my natural with no makeup on.
We don't need a disclaimer. We need to help these women who's stuck in the rut, get them some knowledge and wisdom on the fact that they need to stop giving up. They got to keep trying, because if you're not trying, you're going to die eventually alone, right? So I don't care if you're 25, 35, 45, 65, 75, keep trying. I'm going to try to breathe every day, because if I stop trying to breathe, what's going to happen to me?
Okay, but Coach,
what's going to happen to me?
How do they try?
If I stop trying to breathe,
you're going to die. But how do they try? How do they keep trying?
People, places, and things. So you go to church, you go to work, and you go to Home Depot every now and then, sis, and then you like, I ain't nobody checking for me. You go to Walmart, ain't nobody checking for me. Now go to different places. You ever been to a museum? You ever been to the zoo?
They at the zoo?
Men?
Mm-hmm.
Men are everywhere.
Single men at the zoo?
Men are all over. Men are all over. I go to the zoo quite frequently.
When the last time you been to the zoo?
6 months ago. What I'm saying, and this is real talk, for real growth, with real wisdom, with real knowledge. I've done the work. I've processed it. I have friends. I have men right now that qualify to be great husbands right now. Mm-hmm. But then these women want to be so picky. Well, what do he do? Well, he work at the trash company. What's that? Well, he don't make 100,000. So what? He make 98,000. Well, he kind of chubby. You ain't that cute either, sis. You know what? Let me tell you something. These women that be so picky, mm-hmm. They follow me on TikTok, mm-hmm. Instagram. They get on they go on www.coachronc.com and get in there, and they send me their pictures and everything. I'm like, I want this and want this, coach. Where he at? Like, you want a lot. You want a lot. I don't get into the on a 1 to 10 level what you are. Some of y'all be wanting a lot with a little offer.
What's a lot?
Okay, so you want a man who's in shape, but you're not in shape. You want a man that cook and clean, but you don't know how to cook and clean. You want a man with a college degree, but you dropped out of high school. You want a man with no kids, but you got 3 baby daddies. Make it make sense. Hello? Talk to me quick. Talk. Come on. We can get into it.
I want to go to the zoo.
Yeah, but before guess what? The letter was dope. The energy is dope. Gonna break for a second. I'll be right back with some more food for your soul. Coach Ron C Conversation Sunday night, where we get into it real deep, real talk, real growth. Yeah. Because I'm saying it's a woman out there watching this show right now. Got to get up tomorrow to go to work. She gonna be scared when she take a shower. You know what women do when they take a shower? They be, I heard a noise. Oh, what's that? Oh, somebody. They had no protector. They scared. They shook. They go pump the gas. They look. They take the trash out. A dog bark. Guess what? With me under my protection, she like, girl, I feel so safe with Ron. Big Coach Ron C. Girl, he come home, girl, I sleep like a baby. Girl, he put gas in my car. He washed my car, girl. Girl, he take that trash out. He cut the grass, girl. Girl, I ain't never felt no stress relief like this. Girl, what you doing for him? I ain't doing that, girl. You better do something. Keep him. Let's go to it.
Looking for real talk, real healing, and real growth? Head over to CoachRonC.com, your one-stop shop for all things Coach Ron C. Grab the latest Coach Ron C merch and rep the movement in style. Need some one-on-one time? Book your private session today and start your journey to clarity and confidence. Plus, stay locked into everything Coach Ron C, all in one place. CoachRonC.com, where healing meets honesty. Let's talk about it.
Looking for the perfect space for your next event? The Artist Event Center in DeSoto, Texas is where creativity meets class. From live tapings to private parties, they bring your vision to life. Book now and make your moment unforgettable. Visit them today at artisteventcenter.com.
Get ready to get real about love, life, and healing. Don't miss a moment of Conversations with Coach Ron C. Subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube at Conversations with Coach Ron C. And follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Conversations with Coach Ron C. Join the convo, speak your truth. Let's grow together.
Yes. Coach Ron C in the building. Conversation with Coach Ron C, where we talk about real talk for real growth. Excuse me, I apologize. Woo. Guess what? This green tea hidden. Anyway, I want to tap into something real quick. This is off subject, but ladies, one thing you need to know is that 99.9% of men, black, white, brown, red, and yellow, are physical beings. They don't know that you got a college degree. They don't know you work at a Fortune 500 company. They don't know your spiritual background. Do you have a daddy or a mama, or was you raised in a single parent home? They don't know that when they meet you. They first see you. So now you say you want a certain type. Well, if you want to be what you want to attract, right? So if you fluffy, you might attract a fluffy man. If you skinny, you might attract a skinny man. Guess what? All men are physical, and we all have a type. Every woman, it's 8 billion people in this world, somebody for everybody. But what sometimes we set our heart on, what we like might not be the one you attract, right? So take myself, for example. I'm in the fitness and health. You're not in the fitness and health. How long are we going to last? I'm in the finances and I'm into this and I'm into that and this, and you're not into that. How long are you going to stay attracted to me? Or how long will I stay attracted to you? So you keep losing because you're not using new tools to gain what you need to gain. So hypothetically, you're into fitness and finances and elevation and self-help books and mental therapy. You're into that, but I'm not into that. I'm into sitting on the couch playing video games and eating a box of chicken. How long will you stay attracted to me? You had sex with me. You like the sex. Now you think you can change me. I'm 45. You can't change me. I am who I am. So stop wasting your time with them. He's great for somebody else. For you, he's a burden. Did that make sense? He's a burden. So how many times do a person have to enter your soul, enter your spirit, and put for the lack of better words, they juices inside you till you realize you're worth more than that? A woman told me, she said, Ron, I've been with 42 men, and every man I track is like the last 42. I said, wow, that was deep, sis. She said, yeah, because the people that was inside of me are blocking my blessing. Y'all need to listen to that. She said she'd been with 42 men. All of them was bad for her health. Now she can't attract 43 who's going to be good for her health because he hear the spirits of those men in her body. Oh my God. 42 spirits coming out her body. Then the man who ready, like, oh, They yelling and screaming. Y'all don't understand it today. You might understand it tomorrow. This is real talk for real growth. Who you associate with, who you hang with, who you have sex with does matter. I don't care if a woman is rich and famous. If she ain't healed and she ain't right, she ain't right. Look at J-Lo. 5 marriages, 6 engagements, pretty and fine on the outside, like Shani was saying. Yeah, men will have sex with her. Ain't nobody trying to wipe that. No disrespect to her. No disrespect to her. I hope love to have her on the show. Somebody tag J-Lo. What I'm saying is it's something else going. Look at Halle Berry. Look at these people that we look up to. All these husbands. Is it all the men's fault? And do you need to heal forever? Or you prefer to die alone? I don't want to die alone. I don't want to be alone. I don't like being. I like people around me, but sometimes I can digress to progress. I'm a real June Gemini, so I can be alone all day. But I'd rather have somebody with me to comfort me. Yes, I'd rather have a beautiful woman rubbing my head and touching my back. Yeah, rubbing my feet, and I do it and I reciprocate that. Who doesn't want that? That's all I'm saying. I'm not disrespecting a woman or a man. I'm saying a healthy marriage will give you 5 more years of your life. So instead of dying at 91, you might live to be 96. Think about that. I want to tap into something real quick. Now, I slick, Coach Ron C, conversation with Coach Ron C. And yes, I know y'all asking about the event. We went to an amazing event with Leon Lacey. Shout out Leon Lacey and all the great singers. And everybody was there. And we got that show coming up. We're going to do that next week. But right now, I want to tap into my merch at www.coachronc.com. I sell services. I sell merchandise, and my book is coming. And they want to book me now. Imagine that. Shani said they want to book you, Ron. They want you to come on their podcast. They want to spend some money with you, Ron. I said, well, imagine that. I knew it was coming, but guess what? We're going to tap into all that at www.coachronc.com. Go in there. You can see my merchandise. You can see my stuff. You can see everything. You can tap in right now and see the merch. Come on, y'all. Let's get it together, because guess what? When you support Coach Ron C, you support growth, you support health. I got the merch sitting right here with me. Look at my merch looking so beautiful. Put it on the camera for my yeah. Coach Ron C live on air. Yeah. I apologize if y'all got cut off, but we back and we better than ever. Again, we're gonna tap out. We're gonna come right back in for our close. But again, are you dating with a purpose? Are you ready to be married? Are you ready to be a wife? Are you ready to be a husband? We're going to wrap it up, and we're going to say this right here before I go. Being a wife is a blessing. Being a good husband is a blessing. 2 can go further than 1. Remember that. 2 can go further than 1. Conversation with Coach Ron C. In the building, live and direct. Thank you. I'm just sitting back realizing that ain't nothing on these streets. Every king need a queen. Every queen need a king in a ring.